So Professor Bor-Chen Kuo is Director, Department at the Department of Information and Technology Education, Ministry of Education, Taiwan, and is Distinguished Professor at the Graduate Institute of Educational Information and Measurement, National Taiwan University of Education in Taiwan. He received his PhD in Electrical and Computer Engineering from the Purdue University, Indiana in 2001. He served as the president of the Chinese Association of Psychological Testing since 2015, was the chief editor of the Journal of Educational Measurement and Statistics, Taiwan from 2014 to 2017, and the associate editor of Educational Psychology since 2016. From 2019, Professor Kuo served as the director of the Department of Information and Technology Education at the Ministry of Education in Taiwan. Professor Kuo received an Outstanding Research Award from Ministry of Science and Technology, Taiwan in 2018, and an Outstanding and Excellence Research Award from the Republic of China Education and Research Society in 2009. His research interests include computerized adaptive learning and testing, cognitive diagnostic modeling, machine learning, and artificial intelligence in education. Today's talk is entitled Technology Enhanced Adaptive Learning in Taiwan. Please welcome Professor Kuo.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say sorry, although I got my PhD from Purdue, but my English is not so good. So if you could not understand, just raise your hand. And if you want to talk to me, please speak slowly, okay? Okay, it's my pleasure and honor to be here to share with this topic, technology enhanced adaptive learning in Taiwan. Let's talk about this first, okay? UNESCO has published this consensus on artificial intelligence and education, the first ever document to offer guidance and recommendation on how best to harness the AI technology for achieving the educational 2030 agenda. This was adopted during the International Conference on Artificial Intelligence and Education, held in Beijing from 16 to 18 May 2019. Okay, I just mentioned the 3 points that this consensus recommends governments and the other stakeholders in UNESCO's member states to do. The first one is this consensus want the members to support the development of new models enabled by AI technology for delivering education and training, where the benefits clearly outweigh the risks, and use AI tools to offer lifelong learning systems which enable personalized learning anytime, anywhere for anyone. The second one is consider the use of relevant data where appropriate to drive the development of evidence-based policy planning. The third one is ensure AI technology was used to empower teachers rather than replace them, and develop the appropriate capacity building programs for teachers to work alongside AI systems. Okay, so this is the first consensus on the AI and education. And also we have Taiwan government have promoted the digital nation and innovative economic development program we call DigiPlus from 2017 to 2025, which is intended to enhance digital infrastructure, reconstruct a service-based digital government, and realize a fair and active internet society with equal digital rights. Under this framework, the smart education becomes a very important goal of our Ministry of Education. Okay, so the adaptive, today we want to talk about adaptive learning here, okay? Because adaptive learning is a very important issue, a major key issue needed to be addressed when we try to make education smart. And let's take a look. This is the definition of adaptive learning in the Wikipedia here. He said, the Wikipedia said that adaptive learning, also known as adaptive teaching, is an educational method which uses computer algorithms to orchestrate the interaction with the learners and deliver customized resources and the learning activity to address the unique needs of each learner. Okay, and this slide shows that the advanced personalized learning was listed in one of the 14 grand challenge. This 14 grand challenge is proposed by the National Academy of Engineers in the United States. So then next one, we also mentioned about IEEE. IEEE right now have the committee to study the standard of adaptive instructional system. So this just shows us that adaptive learning or adaptive instruction is very important and very hard research area in so far. But we try to, because we are not in the research department, we are in the more in the Ministry of Education. So we have to try to make the adaptive learning feasible. And so we need to take care, I think we need to take care of these three things. The first one is infrastructure. The second one is the software and the content. Software means adaptive learning or instructional platform. And the third one is teacher training. Okay, let's take a look at about this one. We have a call since 2017. We have a so-called forward-looking infrastructure of digital campus for smart learning here. And before this one, actually, we already have a Taiwan academic network called TANEC, which was constructed in 1990. But since 2016, has a backbone bandwidth of 100 gigs or more. And all K-12 schools and the university connect to this TANEC. Okay, so all the K-12 school and the university, they could use the internet or wireless free. And we also, in this forward-looking infrastructure project, we also try to build an intelligent campus network with high quality and high availability fiber optic network. That intelligent means we can, this network could switch, or how to say the bandwidth, switch the bandwidth automatically, okay? And also increase the security. Next, the goal, one of the goals is provide a stable and wireless network environment for mobile learning and adaptive instruction. Okay, next one is I just want to introduce, we have just have a AI-enhanced adaptive learning platform called In Taiwan here. This is a nationwide adaptive learning platform. More than, I think it's more than 1,200 schools and 25,000 teachers and 500,000 students in so far. Okay. And there are 4 modules in this adaptive learning platform. The first one is we call the knowledge structure here. This one is knowledge structure learning system. The second one is intelligent and adaptive diagnostic assessment. The third one is here is called Lex series. We have an interactive or dialogue-based intelligent tutoring system here. And we also have a module that is for the 21st century skills assessment and the learning. Okay, and this one is, I should introduce the first one, knowledge structure-based learning system here. Here is knowledge structure. In this knowledge structure, we have the prerequisite relationship, and we have all our curriculum structure here from grade 1 to grade 9. But next year, we have from grade 1 to grade 12, 1 to 12. Okay. This one is every knowledge node is one of the index in our curriculum or standard in our curriculum. Okay, and in each big knowledge node, there are several small nodes inside. That's out here the sub concept or sub skill in this standard. Okay, and we have this one prerequisite relationship. For example, if student want to learn this as the 9th grade geometry 1 here, then he or she have to learn the 6th grade geometry before he learn this one. Okay, so we have this kind of prerequisite relation here. And if the nut is green, that means that the student passed the diagnostic assessment. If the color is orange, that means student did not pass the diagnostic assessment. And the gray one, that means he or she did not touch or learn about the material or diagnostic assessment so far. Okay, in every small node that we call sub-concept or sub-skills, we have videos or quiz or exercise inside each node. In YouTube, we will pop up the commercial advisor, right? Then, but in our system, when students watch the video to here, then our system will pop up a question here. This question is about this past video, and we just want to make sure students watch this video. They really watch this video and check if they understand the material here or not. Okay. Then after watch the video, then we have this class report for teachers. Let's take, this is student 1, student 2, student 3 here, and there's a bar here, right? And the blue part means the student, this part video was watched by this student. The white one is not watched. And if the dark blue part means this part was watched more times. So if teacher find out that there are some area which much darker, that means teacher then maybe have to mention this part again, and or try to find out what happened to the students. Okay, we also have this kind of diagnostic assessment for students. This was based on the application of Vygotsky's theory and graduate prompt procedures try to help. And also, and the graduate prompt procedures predetermine the prompt that range from general to specific are given to students. Then if the first time student answer this question wrong, then system will give the student a simple hint. Just remind the student read the item again or the key word of the item. Then if the student still answer this item wrong, then we have more detailed prompt or hint to provide to this student, maybe based on his or her misconceptions. The third time, then we have the whole detailed instruction for the student. Okay, so next one I will just show you. This one is we have the intelligent adaptive diagnostic assessment here, and we have different forms of the item. The general form, the common one is the multiple choice item. We have construct response item. Students have to input their math equation here, and the system will automatically analyze his misconceptions or correct or wrong. And we also have this kind of operational items. Students can draw the line on their pad, and the system will record every action of the student. So, and we also, because we have that prerequisite relationship between knowledge nodes, so we have used this kind of knowledge structure to do the adaptive assessment to find the individualized path. For example, if student did not get this concept or right, then the algorithm will help student to search and find out that this student is that originally he did not understand this knowledge node. It's in grade 4. Then build a learning path for this student here. And let's count this one here. This is the learning path for student A, and this is the learning path for student B. For student A, the green part is, I think the green part is that this student passed the diagnostic assessment. We want our student need to be careful under the original. The orange part. Okay, the origin. So this is for student A. Here is the learning path for this student A. But for student B, the learning path is here. So we can provide the individual path for personalized learning according to this system. So let's call in Chinese, we call it 因材施教. That's in Taiwan. That's why we call it in Taiwan. Okay. We also try to apply to these two modules to enhance fluid or adaptive or self-regulated learning in classroom. Here are some photos when students use this in or out the class. Okay. We just take a example. This example is a rural area school. It's very far away from the Kaohsiung city. This is Taiwan, and Kaohsiung city is here. Taipei is here, okay? And then here is the main station of Kaohsiung city. Then if you want to from Kaohsiung city to this school, if you take bus, it would take you at least 4 hours and a half, 30 minutes. Okay, to here. If you want to drive your car, it's around 1.5 hours or 2 hours, between 1.5 hours, 2 hours and 2 hours to this school. And the total number of students in this school, only 46. In each grade, only 7 or 8 students in each grade, just one class. Okay, so it's a very small school. Okay, then before using our adaptive learning system, this school, we have shown that almost 50% students are at-risk students at this school. So this one shows that there's 2016, 2017. They have 23 at-risk students in their school. But after using our system, this number dropped down. In 2018, it became 4, and this year, 2019, it became 2. This is for math. This one is for Mandarin Chinese learning. Okay, this is one of the evidence. If we could apply the adaptive learning suitably, then we can reduce the number of at-risk students. And this is another one, the same school. This one are the blue and the red dash line. The blue and the red dash line are the national average of grade 1 and grade 2 students. The amount of world recognition. Here, there's a grade 1 national average, is grade 2 national average. Okay, before use this system, 2/3 of students below the national average. After applying this system, maybe 1.5 years, and all the students, the amount of work recognition above the national average. Okay. Then this is another evidence here. Okay. Sorry. Let's take the red line here. The red line here is the score, the math score for those students just became grade 1. Okay, then we can find that there are one student, the score is 100. And another one is 20 here. So the learning gap is huge, right? But remember, this is a rural area school, and the students' achievement, academic achievement, is kind of below the national average. Okay, but after apply this system 1.5 years, let's take a look here. In the May 2019, the student is at the second semester in grade 2. They already learn the grade 3 material. And let's take a look. There's the math score for the student here, and let's show that here. The learning gap is small, right? So this is another evidence to show that we can let students reduce the gap, or also then make the math learning progress in advance. Okay. This one, I want to show that this is just we got the data from this May. Okay, this is the data from citywide assessment here, and the platform only used from April 1st to May 20, just less than 2 months. Okay, and the whole population of this is grade 1 to grade 3 to grade 4 student, and the total population is about, the participants is about 18,000 students. And this one is 1 plus means that use this system more than 1 hour during this period. 2 plus is more than 2 hours, and so far this one is more than 4 hours. And we show that we can see that 0 means did not use this system. So this citywide assessment the results show us that if the student watch the video or use this system more time on the system, then their score will the difference ranking between group the ranking difference between these two groups, the different ranking between these two groups will increase. That means if you spend time on the system, then the learning or the achievement will increase. Okay, then let's just take a look about the students' video. Maybe I switch to this one. Okay, and we have video here. This one here.
这个可以告诉我们说这个是对还是错，然后我就很开心，喜欢。
喜欢啊？为什么？
They love to use this system to learn.
他都会教我，而且错了他也会告诉我。
都慢慢教你吗？
对。
啊，你之前算钱会不会算？
That's for grade 1.
啊，谁教你会的？
是英才网。
真的吗？
真的。
英才网怎么教你算钱？
就是看完影片就会。先复习，然后老师在教的时候比较有概念。
教的时候我以前很不会听课。
The student don't want to listen.
在那个
Teachers.
也是没有在听，但是那个老师说我不会的时候都会给我看神话。
那你自己看就自己学。
对。
你喜欢自己学？
蛮喜欢的，因为不用老师在旁边。
老师讲的时候太快，有些都听不懂，然后英才网的速度都刚刚好，就听得比较清楚一点。然后他也会让我们做练习题，可以让我们知道那些答案是什么。
水部在这里。
用国语词典是不是？啊，看了几支影片就会。
grade 2 student can teach grade 1 student how to use this system. Okay.
要做什么？
牙膏型的长方。
Okay, let's go back here. Okay, next I will introduce this one. Sorry. We have 21st century skill assessment and the learning. And in this one, I want to just acknowledge thanks that our Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Science and Technology, and also the Professor Arthur Grace from United States. He was the chair of the framework group in PISA Collaborative Problem Solving Assessment 2015. Another one is Patrick Griffin. He was the associate dean of University of Melbourne. And also the director of the center that this one assessment and the teaching of 21st century skill project. Okay, we have this kind of PISA-like competence assessment and the learning for the collaborative problem solving and the global competency. Global competency is in PISA 2018, and we also have a human agent interface or human between human, and also have some instruction here. And we follow the PISA 2015 the CPS framework here, and also have PISA 2018 the global competence framework to develop our assessment and learning material. And this is a PISA-like conversation-based assessment interface, and students can communicate with agent here. Okay, we have this human agent unit for grade 5, 6 to 6, and also have the grade 7 to grade 12 here. And this is some result. We want to make sure our assessment is valid. And so we have a collection, a total of around 53,000 Taiwanese grade 9 and grade 10 students. And these are the boys and these are for girls. I came from 346 high schools, junior high and senior high. Because this is junior high, this is for senior high students. We find out this is a PISA 2012 result about problem solving is the four process here, A, B, C, D, 4 process. Here is trend, and this is our result. Our study is quite similar to the PISA result. So I want to just make sure that the tool we developed is okay. So also we have the dialogue-based intelligent tutoring system here. That means like Siri. I'll just show you like this one. Just go back again. Here.
同学你好，我是你的家教老师，还有一位跟你一起学习的同学。
Okay, this one is teacher agent. This one is student agent, and I'm the real student here, and I have to input my solution here, and this intelligent tutoring system will provide some instruction or hint or prompt according to my solution. Okay, so this intelligent tutoring system have to understand Chinese and also have to understand mathematical equations.
3又1/2减2又4/5加1又4/3。
Okay, also this system also can.
加分数列是7/2。
Okay, this one the student draw the line.
利用工具量量看三角形 ABD 角度各为几度，边长各为多少公分？
我也来试试。
I'll just show different interface for students. Okay, let's go back here. Sorry. Whoa, switch too many times. No. Okay. Okay. So we have one agent, two agent, different styles of this kind of intelligent tutoring system for math or for Chinese learning. Okay, this is the dialogue look for this kind of intelligent tutoring system. And you have to build a dialogue look for this kind of tutoring system. And if you want know more about the detailed information, this afternoon we have other presentation to show how to develop this kind of intelligent tutoring system. And here is the result, some effect size. We try to evaluate those kind of systems. Did they have that the power to improve students' learning? And we compare to traditional classroom teaching. Okay, for this one is for one agent. This show that this one is show that if we want try to, this is a control group is traditional classroom teaching learning, and this one is our experiment group use this type of mathematics ITS. Here are the effect size, and we can find that all the effect size is greater than traditional classroom teaching, because we think because it's an adaptive learning system, because in traditional class time that everyone learn the same material, and for our system for this kind of intelligent tutoring system, they will evaluate students' weakness and try to find out the weakness. Then, according to this kind of weakness, they to provide the suitable learning material for these students. Okay, this one is the effect size for two agent system here, also that better than traditional classroom teaching. Okay, this we compare about a one agent or two agent. Which one will be better so far? We have maybe more than 2,000 or not 2,000. Sorry. We have more than 30 this kind of intelligent tutoring system unit, and we compare one or two agents. Which one is better? One head or two head? Which one is better? And this result show that for one agent, this one agent better than two agents only for the top 7 students. Because for the top 7 students, this one agent or two agent is not big difference for them. But for the low 52% agents, two agent system is better than one agent. Okay, so here is our feature plan. We try to put more effort on to try to enhance the student self-regulated learning, also develop this kind of AI-based adaptive learning platform and the more resource. For example, so far we only have grade 1 to grade 9, right? Next year we will develop the material for grade 10 to grade 12, the senior high school material. Also, we try to enhance our teachers' digital skill for teaching how to apply this kind of AI tool in their classroom. Also, we try to help our rural area first. That's our feature plan or our feature goal. And if you want to more information about what I mentioned about, then at this afternoon, 1:30 p.m. and the lecture room 1. Here they have two presentation here. The first one will present by Dr. Wu. The second one also presented by Dr. Wu. But those two don't have any relationship, okay? Only just last name is Wu the same. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Any questions?
Remember, speak slowly.
Okay. You show a lot of metrics and a lot of experimentation and things to show how well the adaptive work, which is great. My question is, how adaptive is your curriculum system to be able to change based on new knowledge that's needed?
Change our curriculum system?
There may be, yes, I would assume things change over time.
Yes.
That you would have to change the curriculum, your content in your system.
Change my content. My curriculum change, how about my system?
But you can keep the same system.
Yes.
Is it possible to have adaptive curriculum?
Yes, yes. We have, we can, yes, we can. What do you mean adaptive curriculum? If you change the curriculum and our system also could, according to the change.
So somebody comes up with some new knowledge that needs to be incorporated
Yes.
into your curriculum.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
That's possible to do without having a lot of effort to change the entire system.
Yes, yes, yes. So far we have at least September, we have big change. We have big change about our curriculum. In traditional, we have, for example, we have, I don't know how to say that, from grade 1 to grade 9 curriculum. But after this one, this September, our curriculum, so-called 12, grade 1 to grade 12, the curriculum was completely constructed. So that means our system also modify according to the new curriculum. Okay. Okay.
Thank you for a very interesting talk. I'm a PhD student here at NTU, and I'm actually looking at technology enhanced learning and adaptive enhanced learning for the language specifically. I wanted to understand, does this system currently is only for math, or do you also have Chinese and English? And what are the problems that you see? Because language, like that's my problem. We know language is very complex. Math you can control better than language.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So far in this system, we have Chinese, math, and science. Okay, but at the end of this year, we have English. Okay. The major difference between language and the math is about, because we use this kind of prerequisite relationship knowledge structures. For language, this kind of structure is not a well-structured curriculum, right? But for math, it's a well-structured curriculum course. Then, if we have this kind of structure here, if you are interested, you could try to survey that. We can use this kind of structure to do the assessment and the learning, and you will you will reduce the assessment time. For example, for math, we can reduce almost 50% items. If you use traditional computer test without adaptive, then and versus adaptive assessment, then adaptive assessment will maybe reduce out of 50% items for math. But you try to implement to the language assessment or learning, maybe only 30 or 25% the reduced rate. Yeah, so because in our system, because we emphasize on the knowledge structure. Now for the language course, they did not have this kind so-called wheel structure. So this is a big difference. But others, I think, is not so different. Yeah, and also, I did not show the improvement about language, the Chinese use and not use this system. The improvement also huge. Okay. The key point is the intelligence. You have to find what students need. Then you provide the material what they need.
So I'll just have a follow-up question. So
yes.
Most of these exercises are designed by humans,
yes.
correct?
Yes, yes.
So when it comes to language or even math, so one of my goals is to not depend so much on humans to design every exercise. So how far do you think it is possible to go with your system?
Yeah, we have some research on automatic item generation, automatic something like that. But I think still, but it's in research in lab, it's okay. But because you have to let teachers, the real student use it. If the material is not make sense, then you will get a lot of complaint. You know, so we have to be very careful, especially we are MOE. So we have to do every step very carefully. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that topic is very interesting. To continue to his question, do you have any problem when you study this case?
Yes, a lot of problems.
Can you name some, please?
The main problem is if we try to develop this kind of system in lab for only a few students, maybe 100 students to use is okay. But if you want to let this kind of system to thousands or 10,000 students to use it, then it will become a problem. This is one about a system. The first problem. The second one we mentioned about it is here we have the infrastructure here. So, but we have to say that so far in Taiwan the infrastructure is not. I'm not sure in Singapore or in United States or in European, but the infrastructure is still not enough for personalized learning so far. Because if in one school, you have more than 2,000 students log in and watch the video simultaneously, then the internet, bruh. So this is the second problem. The third problem is teachers. Yeah, you have to, even the system is very easy to use. Grade 2 student can teach grade 1 student how to use this system. But if we want to teacher training, still we have to do, okay? That is, you have to let teachers to use it, okay? So these are the three big problems we have faced.
Okay, with that, let's put our hands together. Thank Professor Kuo. Thank you.